On Osrc News at 7, Ondo Assembly confirms 15 commissioner nominees submitted by Governor Aiyedatiwa. Ondo State Government champions youth leadership for national renaissance. INEC unveils official timetable for 2025-2026 elections, resumes continuous voter registration. And from the foreign scene, demonstrators express frustration over UN's response to Israel-Gaza war. As Nigeria continues its quest for national rebirth, the Ondo State government is reinforcing its commitment to youth development, believing the future of the nation rests in the hands of its young population. With the theme, Building a Desirable Nigeria, Youth in Leadership for National Renaissance, the 10th anniversary of the Ondo State Youth Network was more than a celebration. It was a clarion call for a generational shift to leadership and civic responsibility. The event drew youth advocates, policy influencers, and public officials to a shared stage, one where the voices of tomorrow engaged meaningfully with the leadership of today. Representing Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa at the event, the Deputy Governor Olaide Adelami reaffirmed the administration's drive to empower youth through well-tailored development strategies and institutional support.
Youths, please, we need a change of mindset. Let's look less on government, and what we can do as government is to provide platform for you to thrive. If you look at this government, there are so many youths within the cabinet. And it's a demonstration of the appreciation that Mr. Governor, that this government, have for you.
Adelami stressed that government will continue to strengthen relevant institutions to ensure effective delivery of youth-centered policies across the state.
Our administration, under the capable leadership of His Excellency, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, is fully committed to creating an enabling environment for youth empowerment through quality education, skills development, digital inclusion, and job creation. We believe that if the youth are empowered, the state is empowered.
Minister of Youth Ayodele Olawande urged young Nigerians to take charge of their future. He said that the responsibility of building a prosperous and united Nigeria rests on the shoulders of the youth.
It is Nigeria first before political parties. We need to start now to take our destiny into our hands. If we truly believe in this state, the youth must be together, irrespective of the political party. And I believe this platform is the best platform.
Other speakers, including the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ebenezer Adeniyo, represented by Rahman Yusuf, and the Senior Special Assistant on ICT, Tomide Akeribido, underscored the importance of innovation, resilience, and values-driven leadership as non-negotiable in today's Nigeria.
Any
empowerment should be tailored to agriculture. If somebody is empowered through cooperative society, nobody should give our money to anybody that they will disappear with it.
This 10th anniversary should not just come and go as an anniversary where we just come and marry. This unity, which we have demonstrated beyond political affiliations and religious entitlements, should continue after this.
We've been organizing a lot of programs centered towards empowering our youths in the areas of ICT, enhancing digital literacy, especially in our schools, and of course ensuring the vibrancy of the ICT sector.
The commemorative event brought together youth leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders from civil society, all amplifying the call for a greater youth voice in shaping the future of the nation.
Hooray! Niger Delta, it's time to give thanks because the NDDC is 25 and we invite you to join us for a Thanksgiving service to commemorate this celebration. The past 25 years has been a period of great development and milestone achievements for the Commission in all 9 states of our oil-rich region, such as over 5,200 kilometers of roads constructed, over 57,000 solar street lights installed across the region, the 132/33 kV electricity substation in Okitikupa, and many more. For all of these, we have deemed it fit to say thank you to the Lord. Date: Sunday, the 6th of July 2025. Venue: St. Thomas Anglican Church, Akure, with the reception to follow immediately at the Dome International Event Center, Akure, Ondo State. The NDDC, 25 years of making a difference.
The best thing we are doing now is putting Osrc on the front burner of our needs.
We have a successful inclusiveness and the loan that is necessary for our people to get educated and invest in their own life. We will build a fair society.
We will launch a bold new initiative to empower 400,000 young Nigerians, including youth corpers, with consumer credit.
The dream is realizable. The way we are going, we have a road that we have outlived all of us. That is how to build the future.
Powered by Grassroots Movement for Tinubu GMT, Ondo State Chapter. GMT, in God we trust.
behalf of the governor, I hereby commission this furnace center to the glory of God and for the benefit of mankind.
In Nigeria, where millions of people faces life without parental care, the need for supportive, loving environments has never been greater. Hence, the construction of this state-of-the-art facility, which aims to provide both educational and emotional support for the vulnerable children, representing a milestone in the integration of social welfare with religious values in Ondo State and Nigeria. The Bright Futures Home is more than just a shelter. It is a safe haven where children can access quality education, moral upbringing, and care, all aligned with Islamic values. Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, represented by Commissioner nominee Amidu Takuro, conveyed the state government's full support for the initiative as it has potential to uplift the society.
It is a thing of joy that people of religion can come together to think about this. This means a lot, and the center is a center that will add value to the society.
Chairman on the occasion and Senator representing Ondo Central Senatorial District praised the initiative, calling it a pioneering model of community-driven development that bridges the gap between charity and education.
For me, anything that she does particularly, and I say this openly to her, I will support her. Anything. Because I found out that everything she does is for the good of humanity, and she should be encouraged.
Chief Imam of Akure Kingdom, Alhaji Abdul Hakim Yayi Akorede, stressed the importance of fostering educational and moral integrity in children from an elderly age.
Fún ìtọ́lọ̀ ṣe fún wa yìí, alhamdulillah. Fi Àkúrẹ́ ọlọ́wọ́ bá ti gbèrò ní báyìí kalẹ̀. Àṣeyọrí ńlá ni fún gbogbo àwọn tí a wà níbí.
The facility, according to the government house chief imam, Alhaji Yunu Anuola, is a beacon of hope.
For having the initiative in putting in place this first and foremost of its kind in Islam and in the Muslim community in Ondo State. We thank Allah for this.
We are committed to raising well-rounded individuals who will one day contribute meaningfully to our society and the world at large.
The event climaxed with awards given to recognize those who played an active role in the construction of the home. Abidemi Akinrotoye, Osrc News.
Members of the Nigerian Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, Ondo State Chapter, converged on the NSC Secretariat in Akure to intimate pressmen on activities outlined for the inauguration of the 5th Chairman of the Institute, Adedokun Adeyonu, alongside the 2025-2026 executive members. Addressing journalists, the Deputy Chairman of the Institute, who is also the Chairman Planning Committee, Engineer Ayodeji Ajayi, highlighted the critical role of the Institute in the society. Ajayi reeled off the activities to mark the event, which kicks off on the 1st of July with this press briefing.
The program kickstarts with this press conference, which we are doing right now. After this, by 4 p.m., we have an evening of praise at the RCCG, Seed of David Parish, Toyins Building, Obadeshida Road, Akure. This will be followed by 5 p.m. of an empowerment for 50 less privileged at the same venue. We witnessed the arrival of the NIGP president by 11 a.m. Also, after this, the NIGP president intends to pay some courtesy visits to some elders of the Institute and also to some top government functionaries. This will be happening by 2 p.m. There will be a one-on-one with Mr. President, the president of the NIGP, at Winners Guest House in Japo. Thursday, 3rd of July 2025 is the big day, which will be the day for the inauguration. It will witness a series of events, among which is the award to be given to distinguished members that distinguishes themselves in the field of electrical engineering, and also members of the public that have been supportive to the Institute over the past years. There will also be an inauguration lecture to be delivered by the Special Advisor on Power and the Commissioner Designate, titled Policy and Regulatory Framework for Efficient Energy Management. The special guest of honor of this occasion and keynote speaker is His Excellency Dr. Lucky Orimisun Ayedatiwa, the Executive Governor of Ondo State.
The incoming chairman, Adedokun Adeyonu, reviewed plans towards improving the institute.
We also collaborate with both government agencies and the industry and the academics to provide solutions to challenges of the society. So, and not only that, we also network to ensure that we bridge the gap between the academics and the industry. In other words, instead of just the theory aspect of learning, the institute is a platform that bridges the gap.
The inauguration ceremony would climax with an award night on Thursday and a Thanksgiving service on Sunday. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
Inside the United Nations, another Security Council meeting on the situation in Gaza.
The agenda is adopted.
Outside, vocal protesters calling for an end to Israel's genocide in the Gaza Strip. Several demonstrators are U.S. military veterans on their 40th day of a hunger strike in defiance of Israeli and U.S. policy in Gaza. They had a clear message.
We say, feed the people, not the Pentagon, not the war machine.
I've been to Palestine, so I've seen what the Israelis are doing over there. With U.S. weapons, always with U.S. support. They couldn't do it without U.S. support.
To call attention to the urgency of their cause, some of the protesters laid down in the middle of the street in a strategic location.
We're not against Israel. We're against genocide, we're against apartheid, we're against occupation.
I couldn't be a mother in Palestine now and hold my dying, starving baby. How can anyone look at that and say this is okay? That we are killing an entire population, cruelly, slowly, whether by bombs or starvation.
You will be placed under arrest on the charge of disorderly conduct.
A clear message. They will not be afraid to be arrested if that is what it takes to get the attention of the people who can stop the killing in Gaza. Odunayo Sawyer, OSRC News. Florida's sleepy swarms. Not so sleepy anymore, now a major part of Donald Trump's migrant cartel. This long abandoned airstrip in the middle of nowhere transformed into a brand new 5,000 capacity detention center to tell
Jungle.